Hello my friends and welcome to another Toy Robots video. Rambo, The Force of Freedom is a 1986 American animated series based on the character of John Rambo from David Morrell's book First Blood and the subsequent films starring Sylvester Stallone. This series was adapted for television by story writer Michael Chain and also spawned a successful toy line. Join me, and together we will discover the world of Rambo. The series ran for 65 episodes, and was produced by Ruby Spears Enterprises. It debuted on April 14, 1986 as a 5-part miniseries, and was renewed in September as a daily cartoon. It was not renewed for a second season. The plot of the story is simple. On Colonel Troutman's request, John Rambo leads a special unit called the Force of Freedom against General Warhawk's paramilitary terrorist organization called S.A.V.A.G.E. The Force of Freedom is a team that goes around the world fighting the forces of evil. Among the members of the Force of Freedom are John Rambo, the main protagonist of the series. Colonel Samuel Troutman, he serves as the group's commanding officer. Turbo, an African-American mechanical engineer and race car driver. We also have a female protagonist, Kat. She is an Asian-American military woman who was a master of disguises. Some of the villains are General Warhawk and ND Sergeant Havoc. It's worth mentioning that Rambo, The Force of Freedom was the first cartoon to be adapted from an R-rated film series. Fictional countries and backstories are featured, some of them echoing historical or current events. In order to meet Federal Communications Commission decency standards and make the series viewable for children, the violence level was significantly reduced compared to the films. The cartoon generated a mild controversy at the production studio, with writers wondering how they could present a child-friendly main character who was created as a troubled Vietnam War veteran suffering from post-traumatic stress disorder. The show's head writer, Michael Chain, states that his previous experience in producing children's programming led him to make sure that Rambo would not have an adverse effect on the psyche of children. Interesting, don't you think? Before we dive into the toy line, please be sure to hit that subscribe button. We upload toy videos weekly in this channel. You can also support us or follow us in many ways. Now, we continue exploring this amazing line of toys. Coleco Industries was an American company founded in 1932 by Maurice Greenberg as the Connecticut Leather Company. It became a highly successful toy company in the 1980s, known for its mass-produced version of Cabbage Patch Kids dolls and its video game consoles. The Coleco Telstar dedicated consoles and ColecoVision. Rambo, The Force of Freedom also spawned a line of toys from Coleco. Based on the 1980s cartoon series, these action figures were 6'1" tall and fully articulated. The second series is a little tougher to find, with X-Ray being released only in Argentina by Josca. The Swampdog and Stormbomber are known to have been released in Argentina as well, but no samples have turned up from Coleco in North America. Muscle Power Rambo was never released in the second series, but a first-run sample of the figure is known to exist from an ex-Coleco employee. There were many different assault weapons that were released in the Rambo line, as well as a few vehicles and a playset. The S.A.V.A.G.E Strike Headquarters playset was huge and included many different parts and weapons, some that were ray-colored versions that were originally packaged with other figures. Most of the figures were re-released in Argentina by Josca with various paint and weapon changes. Josca also released 6 of the figures with sound effects backpacks, as well as some of the vehicles repainted in silver. A Desert Squad series was also produced, including repaints of most of the figures and vehicles in desert camouflage attire. A version of Dr. Hyde was available in South America that had a clear head dome without the light-up feature. Lionsgate Home Entertainment has released the entire series on DVD in Region 1 in 6-volume sets. Also, some complete episodes in various languages are uploaded to YouTube if you want to check them out. Well, my friends, that is all I have for you this time. I hope you liked this review of Rambo toy line. If you enjoyed this video and want to hear from me or my robot friends again, please be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in our next video.